Everybody's Steph from the Hot Move Podcast. So ESPN's Kendrick Perkins, he can't double dip and can't have it both ways. All right. Apparently, he tried to go to banner night as the Boston Celtics try to raise their banner for their 18th championship as they opened the season last week. And Perk was denied access. Okay. It seems like after reading this article and what's come out is the Boston Celtics are not effing with Kendrick Perkins anymore. Look, Kendrick Perkins obviously was on the 2008 Boston Celtics team with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, KG, and Rondo winning that one championship. I mean, I think that team could have won more. Yeah, I mean, he was one of the bigs, and I mean, he really didn't do much. I mean, he was good defensively in there, but I mean, he's landed himself a decent job at ESPN, okay, as an NBA analyst, appearing on First Take at times. So you know what? Good for Perk, and Perk has been critical. You know, when you're gonna have these jobs, you're gonna be running your mouth on TV and stuff like that. Cool, but don't expect to get favors from the team that you played for. So let's get into it. All right. So apparently, Perk, he was denied access to TD Garden during the end of the season. During their successful playoff run, he pushed to have a spot in the front row of the opening night celebrations where the Celtics rose their 18th banner to the rafters. Okay. But his demand got rejected. The tensions are still high between him and the organization. He was asking everyone to get a spot at TD Garden to be there for the moment of history and try to soften up relationship that is broken. One sources that works in the organization confirms. Okay. The requests were made in the weeks until the day before the opening night, and he tried to talk to people in the front office to see if some players could push to have him there, but no one accepted to do so. He is not welcome. Tensions between him and the Celtics are very high. A lot of players can't stand him anymore. He lost respect to the Celtics nation. Yeah, the rift is deep between the player and most successful NBA team. Yeah. I mean, damn, right. Look, it's ugly for Perk in Boston, all right? But at the same time, Perk did this to himself. Okay, he's been very critical of the Boston Celtics. He's been very critical of Tatum, Brown. At times, he would advocate they should be able to play together. They should be traded, all this kind of stuff, and that's cool. That's what he's playing in the NBA. He's given his own analysis based on his experience and being in the organization. Okay, but don't expect the team because you won your one championship with them 16 years ago to be getting favors. All right, I mean your equity can only go but so long. And that's it. And if the article is saying that he actually tried to reach out current players on the team and stuff like that, to get access, foolish on him for his part. All right. I mean, either you have a good relationship and look, there's plenty of players who are retired and have a good standing with the teams they played for. Yeah, and when they're on TV, are they a little biased? Sure, because they don't want to completely flame up the organization, right? Perk don't care. Cool, you don't care, so don't turn around and asking for favors from the organization you've played for, but then you've also flamed up and the players many times, right? You know, these players, look, they hear everything that's going on, all right? Just because they don't tweet or comment about it or anything like that doesn't mean they're not aware of what's going on. And Perk made himself like a big fool. The fact that this came out, like, look, man, don't be asking for favors, all right? You already know that the organization and team don't message you. So what makes you think you're trying to smooth things? It's over. And it's not. Look, Perk is not some Boston Celtic that is going to be remembered forever. I mean, the only reason why we talk about Perk is because he has visibility now on ESPN. And I ain't gonna lie to you, when Perk was playing, I didn't know he had a mouth like this. I did not know he could talk like this. All right, so once he started getting on TV and talking and everything, I was like, okay, I didn't know, man, because Perk just looked like a big brute when he played, and I didn't know he could articulate himself at times, or at least speak the way he speaks on certain topics. So look, I'm not knocking not knocking Kendrick Perkins for his ESPN analyst takes and all that stuff. I get it. It's TV. You're gonna have to give some hot takes. You're gonna have to be out there to make a name for yourself. It is entertainment, sports commentary, and stuff like that. So that's fine. However, the backside of that is that players hear that, organizations hear that, and especially like a historic franchise that just won their 18th championship, like the Boston Celtics, they want nothing to do with you. Okay, maybe if you work with maybe ESPN could have gave you access to better seats, whatever. But I mean, to be on the 18th banner night, I mean, he really feel like he's really part of the Boston Celtics family, and they don't view it that way. All right, I mean, look, Paul Pierce has his criticism, but it doesn't go too crazy. Kevin Garnett has his criticism, but doesn't go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Perkins has been out there on an island. All right. And it just makes it just fitting for the Boston Celtics to be like, hey man, look, we don't really care about banner night. If you want these seats, you gotta go ahead and pay full ticket price for whatever row. Just because you play with us, he really wasn't that big contributor in my opinion, honestly. So why would they go bend over backwards? On top of that, the players don't like you. Okay, people in the organization don't like you for your comments. All right, like they're saying it's very disrespectful, and then turn around and ask for favors. It's a complete slap on their face. How's it gonna make them look? Right? They're gonna do a favor for you, and then you're gonna turn around and go back on ESPN if the Celtics start struggling to flame them up again. Right? So, Perk, he should have just took the L on this one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why he's trying to split relationships like he's a historic, like a great Celtic. He ain't Ray Allen, he ain't Paul Pierce, you know what I'm saying? He ain't Larry Bird, he ain't nobody really the Celtics, in my opinion. You on the team that won a ring, okay, and you're on ESPN. Kudos to you, but the Celtics aren't messing with him at all. Embarrassing for this to come out, but absolutely funny. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.